Assalamualaikum. Hello, my name is Susnia. Today, I want to tell you about fairy tales. Fairy tales. Learning fairy tales is important for students because fairy tales provide us with many lessons about life. In essence, a fairy tale must provide a moral message for those who read it or listen to it. Example of fairy tales namely Legend of a Place, story about animals, story about fairies, and other. Nah, di sini belajar dongeng penting bagi siswa karena dongeng memberi kita banyak pelajaran tentang kehidupan. Intinya, sebuah dongeng yang adil harus memberikan pesan moral bagi yang membacanya atau mendengarkannya. Contoh dongeng-dongeng yaitu legenda suatu tempat, cerita tentang binatang, cerita peri, dan lain-lain. Next, vocabulary. King, raja, witch, tukang sihir, fairy, peri, unicorns, kuda bertanduk, queen, ratu, princess, putri, prince, pangeran, witch, bijaksana, hero, pahlawan, robbers, perampok, beggar, pengemis, cruel, kejam, kings, kesatria, powerful, sangat kuat, interesting, menarik, dan masih ada banyak yang lainnya. Next, example of fairy tales. A poor beggar, seorang pengemis yang miskin. A powerful giant, seorang raksasa yang kuat. A beautiful fairy, seorang peri yang cantik. A kid's dwarf, orang kerdil yang baik hati. A wise king, seorang raja yang bijaksana. A giant snake, seekor ular raksasa. A lucky garden snail, seekor keong emas yang beruntung. Next ya, example phrase of sentence, yaitu contoh kalimat. I like the story of Maling Kundang. Saya suka cerita Maling Kundang. The story of mouse that belongs to a fable. Cerita kancil termasuk cerita tentang binatang. The witch has a magical power. Tukang sihir itu mempunyai kekuatan sihir. Do you know the story of Maling Kundang? Apakah kamu tahu cerita tentang Maling Kundang? Yes, I do. Ya. No, I do. Tidak. Have you ever read the story Aladdin? Apakah kamu pernah membaca cerita Aladdin? Yes, I have. Ya. No, I haven't. Tidak. Generate structure fairy tales. Orientation. The orientation section contains the introduction of the character, the background, place and time of the story. Who, what, when, and where. Di sini menjelaskan tentang struktur generik, yaitu orientasi. Orientasi berisi tentang pengenalan tokoh, latar belakang, tempat, dan waktu, yaitu siapa, apa, kapan, dan di mana. Nah, next, complication. In the complication section, problem begin to emerge and must be resolved by the main character in the story. Nah, di sini ada komplikasi. Dalam petikannya, masalah mulai bermunculan dan harus diselesaikan oleh tokoh utama dalam cerita. Nah, next, resolution. Resolution is where the story ends. In this section, the problem is resolved by the main character. In the resolution section, there are usually moral clues or advice from the story or what is commonly refers to as coda. Nah, revolusi adalah tempat cerita berakhir. Di bagian ini, masalah diselesaikan oleh karakter utama. Pada bagian resolusi, biasanya terdapat nilai moral atau nasihat dari cerita atau yang biasa disebut dengan coda. Next, important in reading a fairy tale. Number 1, yes contents, yaitu kontak mata. Sapotong lewat. Salah. Next ya, important in reading a fairy tale. Number 1, eyes context, yaitu kontak mata. Number 2, facial expression, yaitu mimik wajah. Number 3, gestures atau gerak tubuh. Number 4, clear voice or intonation, yaitu suara atau intonasi jelas. Number 5, speed in reading fairy tales, yaitu kecepatan dalam membaca dongeng. Number 6, and props, yaitu dan alat peraga. Fairy tales purpose to convey moral teaching, educate, and also entertain. Explanation: fairy tales are a form of traditional stories or stories that are passed down from generation to generation for ancestors, yaitu tentang tujuan dongeng menyampaikan ajaran moral atau mendidik sekaligus menghibur. Penjelasan dongeng merupakan salah satu bentuk cerita tradisional yang mewariskan secara turun-temurun dari nenek moyang. Conclusion: fairy tales are simple stories that don't really happen. Fairy tales serve to convey moral, educate, and also entertain. Yaitu kesimpulannya, dongeng adalah cerita sederhana yang tidak benar-benar terjadi. Dongeng berfungsi untuk menyampaikan moral, mendidik, dan juga menghibur. Nah, di sini ada contoh dongeng, yaitu tentang burung dan semut. Selamat menyaksikan. And the dog. One upon a time, a very thirsty and was drinking water from the river. Suddenly, the ant lost his balance and fell into the river water. Help, 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 said the ant, but no one could hear his cheers. A dove sitting on the fringe neighbor saw that was in trouble. She froze the floor of the ladder from the tree and dropped into the water. The ant sleeping on the leaf. He thanked the dove for saving his life. After a first day, the dove was sitting on the tree. The ant saw a hearted alarming towards the dove. The ant called his friend. The dove was its dinner. He closed the horse's leg. The horses strayed in vain. The hungry hours missed the dove this time. The ant saving the dove. The dove thanked the ant for saving her life, and they became friends forever. Moral of the story: one good deed deserves wonder. Thanks for watching. See you next